All right, so this is the collective energy forecast for September and what's going on.
You know, September's back to reality with the health, with the organization, with school, back to work, all sorts of feelings like that. Summer's over. It's time for the harvest. Virgo is running the show, and that's all about the details, about work, about cleaning up, about service to others, as well as the harvest season. Virgo's a mutable sign, which means that it is a little more easygoing in the way, like not so rigid, stiff, and stubborn, which is nice. It means that when obstacles do happen, we might have a little bit easier time navigating those obstacles, those blockages, and that kind of feeling. In September, we have one big thing happening here. Mercury going retrograde in Libra. That's relationships. Remembering that Mercury retrograde is a time of reflection, reassessment, and stuff from the past always seems to come up to the surface again, especially if we haven't dealt with them completely. They'll always return. It's kind of like the video game. Always, you have to overcome the challenge before you get to the next chapter, before you get to the next level. And Mercury retrograde is kind of like that. It'll bring you back these old situations that haven't fully been completed or handled in some way, maybe either to mend it or to finally fully let go of it, fully release it, depending on which way you want to go with that.
We also have the full moon on September 10th,
which is in Pisces, very intuitive, a very helpful full moon. It's going to illuminate a lot of these subconscious fears, though, in us. Any kind of paranoias, any kind of fears, that kind of feeling. But it's also going to bring up the feelings of creativity, of music, of metaphysics, of the spiritual, of all these kind of, Neptune related sort of things as well. So it's kind of like a spiritual time as well, the full moon. But any fears that you have will definitely be illuminated in order to take care of those fears. And remember, no fear, okay?
All right, so let's take a look at this spread. So here's the Lenormand. It's my new Thelema Lenormand deck. Love it so much. This will be Sandra Ann Taylor's Energy Oracle card. We'll also look at Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot. And of course, our card from the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle. Also available as an app. And check out the description of this video for more info. Okay, so let's talk about the Lenormand for September. We've got the book, secrets, knowledge, the book, the woman. This could be studying something new, learning something new, uncovering some mysterious information per se. I think it's important to note that Virgo is kind of ruling September for most of it anyways. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of knowledge, the planet of communication, the planet of thinking and of the mind. So yes, definitely a lot of mind activity going on here in September. Lots of communication. Mercury also does rule communication. So during this Virgo season that we're in, we could have a lot of... this is also reminding me that Virgo rules the 6th house of work and workmates and co-workers. I would watch not to engage in rumors, gossip. The birds like to chat, but often it can be a bad chat if in the way of rumors, gossips, that kind of stuff. Maybe some secrets at work will be revealed. I just don't think it's good to be part of that water cooler gossip chat. Keep things a little to yourself, perhaps. Okay, what else? Communication, learning. Oh, and there's the anxiety card here. The mice steal, but the mice for me is very much of the nervous system. And so nervous communication, stuff in the mind, lots of Mercury that's being affected here for us in September. We have to watch that we stay grounded, that we relax when we need to, that we don't overwhelm ourselves, overburden ourselves with maybe a bunch of thoughts that are pointless. I think it's better to get that energy out by doing something, because Virgo is very practical energy, the harvest, right? There's some corn there. That kind of feeling to relieve any symptoms of anxiety, communication barriers. There's the man. So both the woman and the man came out. And so that could mean that There's some nervous communication between the man and woman, maybe like with our relationships, co-workers, anything like that. We just have to watch for that, I think. And perhaps for some, there will be some mysteries revealed regarding the man. That can be a thing too. Could be that the man in your life is feeling stressed out, having a hard time with communications. Maybe work is overloading him. That stuff too. Could be the woman too. See, the back of the woman is to, and so is the back of the man, which is an inauspicious position. So there's problems here, you know. September does offer its challenges, and it has to do with the learning, the communication, the nervous tendency, the anxiety, I think, here that we just want to watch for. Do some grounding, get out in nature, laugh, you know, maybe writing for some people, writing them down in a journal, or writing your thoughts on a piece of paper first before spilling it out could be a good thing. Okay, now let's look at Sandra and Taylor's card for the energy of September. Aha, anxiety. I'm not surprised because we just talked about this anxiety feeling here. Anxiety does happen. We need grounding, the red root chakra. See how this can help. Grounding, look up red root chakra healing, listen to red root chakra music, dark black tourmaline, Shanghite, smoky quartz, and dark red garnet can help during September for us. Put those kind of rocks in your bra, sleep with them under your pillow. That kind of feeling. Red and black can be helpful. Eating your root vegetables, beets, red onions, red potatoes, very good for anxiety here in September. And it is the harvest season of Virgo. So that can be a thing. Now let's look at Chris Ann's Tarot, Light Seers Tarot. The Ten of Swords, another communication problematic thinking card. Again, those thoughts and communication and nervous tendencies are coming up here again. We could feel quite burdened with a bunch of thoughts, burdened with things that makes us anxious. It's important, I think. See, she's walking on yellow, which can, for me, be having some empowerment, having some courage. And see, there's a little bit of orange, reddish orange, which can mean having some more fun. If things get not fun, it's not worth it. Find something funner or make it fun, you know, that kind of feeling. For some, it means walking away from burdens or asking for help to relieve the anxiety, okay? And going towards the sunset rather than living in this dark sort of area, if that makes sense. But I do think that for some of us, it does feel very, very anxious, and we'll need to do some grounding, and yellow rocks too can help as well with the empowerment and the courage thing as well, especially if you've been wondering, should I, walk away from this? And maybe it is time for some of us to walk away from that feeling, right, into a new horizon and uncovering some new developments, uncovering some new experiences, some new knowledge on our journey of life, that kind of feeling as well. And finally, let's get some advice from the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle. 42, I am empowered. There's that red again. That's that courage, the yellow. So yellow and red stones, yellow and red. So yellow is the solar plexus chakra located in your tummy. And lots of nervous feelings, the butterflies in your stomach, that kind of feeling, comes through here. Feeling empowered, feeling courageous to make changes, to get out of situations that don't serve us. That's happening a lot for everybody here with the cosmos. There's all sorts of things here, but I think the universe is just saying, don't forget to do the red grounding, and then the communication with the blue, as well as the yellow solar plexus chakra. So think yellow, eat yellow foods, get into enjoy these last, sunshiny hot days, and to feel empowered to make change. 4 plus 2 also equals 6, which is the number of healing. Okay, healing in Chinese astrology. So there is some healing here, empowerment. 6 is also the house ruled by Virgo, which Virgo energy is very strong here. Mercury energy, Virgo energy, very strong here. The 6th house of work, routines, health, mental health. So important to take care of those kind of things here in September. So I hope that helps. If you're interested in your own personal intuitive reading video, come visit me on my website, www.themoontree.org. I'm Trina, your intuitive guide from Alberta, Canada, helping you navigate life's energies. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.